Ladies, here are 3 reasons why a man has multiple baby mamas. Reason number 1, his baby mamas are side chicks, permanent side chicks who he has put on the bench. He feels that he is entitled to sleep with his baby mamas anytime he wants to, and having a baby ensures that he can keep a foot in the door. 9 times out of 10, he's a narcissist, and the child is simply a pawn piece for him to stay connected to his baby mother. He really don't give a shit about the child. He really doesn't want to be financially responsible. And if he has money, he will buy the child toys and spoil the child so that the child can become a spy and stalker and tell him all of mommy's business. These types of men create their own side chicks by putting a baby in them. He doesn't love you. He doesn't love the child. He simply wants to have access to what's between your legs when he's good and ready. And you better not give it to another man. You are his permanent side chick, and he has put you on the bench with a baby. Reason number 2, he's a closeted homosexual. That's right, I said what the fuck I said. He's on the down low, and he wants to confuse and trick people into believing that he's a whore that juggles multiple women. So by having multiple baby mamas, he thinks it'll fool the whole community from the fact that he's really into men. He's hiding behind his baby mamas. His baby mamas serve him as a beard. They are covering up his homosexuality. So he thinks people are stupid, but people are not stupid. People are figuring this shit out. How can a man love women when he treats them like fucking objects and impregnates them, and he creates several broken homes? It's selfish to the children to be able to, he has to split himself and share himself with all his children. It's selfish, and he does not care about nobody but himself. He objectifies his baby mamas and his children because he's secretly into men. The third reason is he plays his baby mamas against each other because he wants them to compete over him. This is called triangulation. And if he's able to get women to compete over him, specifically his baby mothers, he can continue to get whatever he wants out of any of them. Be that sex, be that money, be that resources, assets. He will have all y'all fighting over him. And y'all will be boo-boo the fool. All the baby mamas will look like clowns, giving this motherfucker whatever he wants. Money, ass, let him drive your car to pick up more side chicks because y'all are weak and insecure and y'all fighting each other instead of fighting him. All the baby mamas need to cut this motherfucker off. He's the problem.
Hi ladies, hi. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Miss Kafue. So in this video, we are talking about men with multiple baby mamas. Are you ready for this discussion? I think you are. So ladies, I have a compilation for you of women and men giving their different perspectives about what they think about men with multiple baby mamas. So let's jump right in, and then I'll be back to give my take on this video.
A man has 3, 4, 5, 6 baby mamas. That means he's irresponsible with his sperm. If he's irresponsible with his sperm, then he's going to be irresponsible in other areas as well. Unless you want to be a part of his football team, next caller.
Red flag alert. And I know this one is going to be super sensitive and step on a couple of toes, but this is how I feel. I am a 33-year-old black queen with no kids. A red flag to me is dating a man with 4, 5 different baby mamas. I'm sorry. And men, y'all should feel the same way about a woman. Like, I just feel like you got a lot going on. I'm open to dating someone with children because, once again, I'm in my 30s. I get it. Life happens. But when it's like multiple and all these different women are involved and all these personalities, it's a lot. And it honestly makes me feel like you're not the most responsible when it comes to making life decisions. I don't know. Could be wrong. I'm down to debate in the comments. But that is a red flag to me. Slow down with all them kids. And it's not even the kids. It's all them different women and baby mamas that's going to be in the fold. It's too much for me.
Never fuck with a broke man. And when I say broke, he could have a minimum wage job. He could have 2 jobs, but he's broke still. If he got multiple baby mamas, you have no business getting into a relationship with him. I don't give a fuck what he tells you about his baby mothers. First of all, a man with multiple baby mamas is irresponsible. He might be financially able, if he's wealthy, which means he's narcissistic, because narcissistic, sociopathic types of men and psychopaths, when they're wealthy and they have a lot of money, they control their female victims with a baby and money. So they don't care about child support because they got the money to pay child support to control their baby mamas. But if he's broke, you ain't got no fucking business fucking with that man. When a broke man has 2 or more baby mothers, there are multiple reasons why he continues to trap women with pregnancy. For instance, he's on the down low. Y'all scared to talk about this shit, but we need to start having these conversations. A lot of men want to have a reputation in their neighborhood, in their community, for being promiscuous. They want people to know they have multiple baby mamas to hide the fact that they are homosexuals and they are scared to come out of the closet. And trust and believe, if they have 2, 3 baby mamas or more, at least 2 of those baby mamas are also narcissistic, which means the baby mama will help him cover up his dirt. The baby mama knows he's homosexual and she'll still sleep with him. She'll still help him cheat on his girlfriends. So he got some ain't shit ass baby mamas because the baby mama helps him to do his dirt and to harm and hurt and use other women. And also too, a lot of these men are preying. Men, these narcissists with multiple baby mamas, they're looking for a really good woman with a good job. Because baby, guess what? If he locks your ass down and he marries you, you are now responsible to help him pay his child support. You are his motherfucking meal ticket because his broke ass can't pay the child support. He needs help. And if he has to pay child support, it's going to take money away from all his other addictions. For instance, his partying addiction, his gambling addiction, his drug addiction, his weed addiction, his sneakers. He loved to buy Jordans, his side chicks. He needs money to take his side chicks out. He needs money for other shit. And if he's got to pay child support, he can't do the shit that he wants. So avoid dealing with men with multiple baby mamas, whether they wealthy or not. It's not worth the headache.
Red flags you should never ignore. A man with too many baby mamas, that means he don't wear no condom. And he didn't marry nan one of them baby mamas, and you think he gonna marry you? After 5 or 6 women, you should think about that before you get with him. Like, damn.
Your baby daddy lower your value.
Yes, it does lower a man's value if he has multiple baby mamas. Now, if he's divorced and he only has 1 baby mama, I'll give him the exception. If he turns around and learns from the experience and he does right by the next woman, he's exempt from this. But most men, whether they have money or not, and they have multiple baby mamas, are low fucking value. I will never deal with a man with multiple baby mamas ever again. No. It says to me that he lacks leadership skills, he lacks morals, he lacks impulse control, and he lacks discipline. He can't keep his you-know-what in his fucking pants. You will never be a priority to a man that has multiple baby mamas. They will constantly be calling for money and his attention. And if them bitches are just as toxic as he is, they're going to fuck him. I don't care if their children are grown. They're still going to fuck. And God forbid, if you're more prettier, more successful than she is, and she's a bitter lowlife, she's going to fuck y'all shit up, and he's going to allow it.
Men are the gatekeepers for commitment. It is very concerning to me when I see a man impregnating multiple different women, but felt like those women were not the type that he would want to settle down with. Because in my head, if you've come across multiple different women, which means it's not a mistake at this point, you've done it several times. To me, that shows a lack of discipline, a lack of discernment, and that is a red flag to me, because how can I trust you to lead me if you haven't shown me that you can be disciplined in that area of your life?
Ladies, avoid men who have a bunch of children by different women. He didn't marry them when he got them pregnant. What makes you think he would treat you differently?
So I just watched this TikTok and this lady's talking about how if a guy has 3 baby mamas, then he lacks self-control. I absolutely agree. He lacks self-control. How is he going to have 3 different baby mamas and now he's looking for the love of his life? Now he's dating you, he's toasting you, he's saying that you're the love of my life, I want to get married to you, I want to have kids with you, blah, 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 blah. So all those 3 were not the love of his life. They were not the love of his life when he was making babies with them. Now you're up next. You're falling for that bullshit. Oh, you're the love of my life. Baby, give me a baby. Give me a baby. 3 baby mamas. Maybe each baby mama has 2 kids each because narcissists do that. They will make sure that nobody else will want you. I'm not saying that you can't get married again if you have more than 2 children or if you have a child or whatever the case is. We've heard many, many stories of women falling in love again, getting married, their children being parented by responsible men. But my point is, why should you put yourself in such a situation? Why would you date a man who has multiple baby mamas? 3, 4 baby mamas. And it's a standard. African men will give you more than 1 baby if you're stupid. You cannot fall for this shit. If he has 2 baby mamas and they have kids, multiples by him, and he's left them and he's on to you, and he's singing the same song to you, give me babies, I'll marry you, I love you, blah, blah, blah. You're about to become baby.
Are not exempt. You need to know if this man has 3. I will speak to the baby mama coach.
Please. Please.
Stop it. If that man has 3 baby mamas and you have heard poor reports, this man has failed in every respect. Count 1. 1st degree, 2nd degree, 3rd degree. He has started from 3rd, gone to 2nd, now he's first. He has 3 baby mamas. Pow, pow, pow. Why are you lacking? Pack your things.
Learn from what
learn
exists.
from the wisdom of the women that have gone through it with this man.
Facts.
I know everyone's like, and learn. Oh, you know those people that are always like, oh, my ex-girlfriend is crazy. What did you do to make her crazy?
100%.
It can't just be her.
Facts.
There is a red flag.
Facts.
So please, please, please gather up as much information from that man's garden before you choose to be his rose.
See, it's past midnight here, and I thought to share this with you. My mom told me something. She said, in all you do, never get married to a man that has kids. Never get married to a man that have kids. First, it was cliche to me. I'm like, if I love the person and the person has kids, can't I manage? Can't I just swallow whatever? Or can't, if he loves me that much, can't he do everything right by me? You know, there's an adage in Africa, or let me say in Nigeria, that says, waiting elder go see while sitting down. You small pikin, even when you stand up, you climb tree, you know go see am. Dear sisters, if you're already a victim of what I'm saying, then more grace to you. If everything is going well, praise the Lord. But if you are single and you're considering, if you know you can go through it, fine. But then, sis, it's not an easy journey. It's going to be a roller coaster. There is no spirituality about that. There is no Christianity in that. He would want to take care of his kid, and you would want to have your own kid, and you would want him to put your kid above his other kids. And then you become a demon and you become a devil. So choose wisely. If there is a way out, sister, better take the exit door. Because even if he has money, you will not have peace. That inner peace you see people have, that will be gone for you. Speaking out of experience. It's even risky dating a guy that has kids, because eventually you might decide you want to get married to him. So, like I said, this is midnight and I thought to share this thought with somebody. I don't know who it's for. But if you have a way, you're not married yet, and there is an exit point, take the exit door and be at peace with yourself.
You're dating a man or about to date a man who has children with another woman or women, aka the baby daddy, then I have a message for you. So come here and listen very closely. Number one, I want you to observe very closely the relationship that he has with his baby mamas. If this man is constantly bad-mouthing her, belittling her, talking ill about her, or disrespecting the mother of his children, then you should clearly know that he is the problem. Why am I telling you this? This is because for a good man and for a good dad, however much pain the baby mama had caused him, assuming it's the baby mama who caused the pain or led to the breakup, it could be the reverse. We never know. But assuming it's the baby mama who caused the pain, a good dad will always bury that pain and let that sit behind for the purpose of a good upbringing of the kid. So if you find a man who's still talking ill of the mother of his children, then something is wrong with him, you know. And to make it worse, you find that this guy doesn't even want you to come close to the baby mama because he pretty much knows that if you strike a good friendship between yourself and the baby mama might end up telling you the real characteristics of that guy, because trust me, she already knows him. Also, the reason why he wouldn't want you to meet or to know each other, it's because he wants to be the center of attention. He wants it to appear like both of you are trying to fight for him. And that is the reason why he will always badmouth the baby mama to you, so that you can cultivate hatred towards her. Now imagine this scenario. Let's say you have a kid or two with him, and then you end up breaking up. The same scenario that is occurring regarding his current baby mama is the same scenario that will occur to you. So listen up very closely. You should pay critical attention if you want to date a man who has a child. So share this with anyone who might be interested and who might find this advice very useful. Remember to like and follow.
Ladies, let me tell you something. Be careful dating a man with a bunch of baby mamas. A lot of them women ain't gonna like you because you with him. And a lot of them women still want him. And a lot of them women don't want her kids around you. Especially if you look better than them, doing better than them, you smarter than them. A lot of these baby mamas be jealous of the new woman. And these men be knowing that. So if a man can't give you a warning sign before he dates you about all these baby mamas, then he put you in a dangerous situation. Cause you don't know what type of women he done dealt with. That man done dealt with some crazy women. And that's the reason why he ain't with them. Because a lot of them women be toxic. And also he can be toxic. And a lot of these men be liking when you fight their baby mamas. They love that drama. They want to feel important. They want to feel like somebody. Oh, she fighting over me. She really love me. You ain't got no time for that. These men come with too many problems. And he mess with all these women having baby by, and he ain't with none of them. Watch yourself.
Around me telling me to back off, stay away, it's too many baby mothers, but he's an amazing guy. He owns his own house, he drives, he's got a good job, he's really kind and very intelligent. Right. We've been dating for 6 months, we're official. I'm in my early 30s, I don't have any kids, we're talking all of that, kids, marriage, etc. What should I do?
So she wants to be baby mother number 4?
Yes.
He has commitment issues already. Like we can see the pattern, no?
He's done it 3 times.
And you will be the 4th if you continue to be with this guy. Like that. Do you want to have to commune with 3 others? Like, this is crazy.
You have to ask yourself, do you want problems?
He don't sound like a catch to me.
She says he owns his own house. He drives. He's got a good job. He's very kind and really intelligent. They've been dating for 6 months. They're official.
In 6 months.
6 months.
You're still meeting his representative. You don't even know who he is.
Do you know what I mean?
Like-
Relax.
Hi ladies, so I'm back to give my take on this video. Like, what do you think about men with multiple baby mamas? Personally, I think a man with multiple baby mamas, and by multiple to me, I mean like more than 2, more than even 1. If he has like 3 or more than 2, like 3 or more, I think that's a walking red duvet. Like, what are your thoughts about this? Because I think that man is so chaotic. And that man, if he didn't settle down with the first 4 or 5 or 10 or whichever number, what makes you think he'll take you serious? Like, that man is irresponsible. I don't care. Even these women who have like 7 baby daddies, even them, they're very irresponsible. Sorry to say, if you're listening, like, sorry. But I think that's being irresponsible with your womb or with your sperm. Like, it's a chaotic situation. How do you even maintain attention on all these kids and know that, okay, this kid is from this dad or this mom, this kid is from this dad or this mom, and this kid is from this mom? Like, personally, I will be even confused. Like, it will ruin my mental health. It will ruin my life. Like, I can't handle it. Like, it's a chaotic situation. You'll never know peace. Like, what makes you think after 5 baby mamas, finally he has accepted to settle down? Finally, he has changed. Like, I agree with what the spiritual whistleblower says, the lady in the first video. That lady puts it so well. She says that it's a way to make these women permanent side chicks. Already a man who has that type of reasoning, believes he cannot pull a woman just by being himself and being on the right character. So he doesn't want to work on himself so that he can naturally attract good women. What he wants to do is make good women by default his women. Like, he wants to have access to them all his life. And the only way he believes to do it is not to be a good man to them or to her. It's to give her a baby, believing he'll have access for life. Like, most men think like this. And they're so surprised when they see that you don't even care about them. You don't even care. You don't have even to have another man. You just don't care about him, and you're not giving him access. That pains them. And a man who has multiple situations, especially broken homes, that's a very narcissistic man. Like, most of them are very narcissistic because, like, you want to tell me you enjoy triangulation, you enjoy having conflict with all these people, all these women fighting over you. Like, these are toxic men. This is the type of reasoning that they have. They have a weak mentality. They are broken. They are broken everywhere. Most of these men are even broke financially. They don't do nothing for their kids. And you're there telling yourself that if you had kids with this man, they'd be special. There are these men who have multiple baby mamas, like even 3, but you find that they take care of all their kids. You find that they have set healthy boundaries, but they are rare. They are very rare, and also you'll be the next one. Like, like, there's no way you're trusting these men, but at least let him be taking care of his kids and let him not be bitter about the situation or talking down on his baby mamas. That's how you know he doesn't even respect women and putting other women in front of his kids. That's how you know that man doesn't even love his kids. Like, you have to watch your back with this type of men, especially these ones with kids. And especially if he has kids that are less than 5 years old. That man is looking for a maid. That man wants to lie to you that he loves you. Oh, CG, what? Now he has decided to settle down. That man wants you to be a maid to those kids. He wants you to wipe their butts. He wants you to clean their clothes, cook their meals. He wants a maid. He doesn't want a partner. Because, and especially a man who has kids under the age of 5. You want to tell me he has naturally, especially if they're young kids, like none of them is over like 10. You want to tell me this man has identified a healthy way to deal with all those women? This man has finally learned how to navigate the relationship with all these women. Like, no, of course he's letting you into the chaos, and maybe he's using you to just spite them. Like, do you want to be a placeholder? Do you want to be a pawn to be used to spite other women? And there are women who enjoy this. By the way, there are women who enjoy doing this. There are women who will even help him cheat. There are women who will even give him money. There are women even who will even plan to unalive you with him. We have such Pikmisha women. By this time, you know. So please, take care of yourselves. Identify the type of man you're dealing with. Identify the type of women he's also dealing with. Because some women are very, like, men-centered. Like, some women, like, when they just hear their baby daddy has a new girlfriend, they'll come unalive you. They'll come do something crazy to you or your children or something. Like, God doesn't send a man with multiple kids and a chaotic situation as a blessing. That's not from God. I want you to take it from, that's not from God. You'd rather even be single and avoid all the drama. And there's a post I put on Sunday. I've seen most of you guys disagreeing, oh, we don't have sweet men anymore. There's a shortage of quality men, which I agree. By the I agree. But if you are to date a man, make sure he's sweet to you. Make sure he's kind. Make sure he understands you emotionally. That's not too much to ask. This world has made us feel as women like it's too much to even ask a man to pay for something. Like, I don't know the level of entitlement that has gotten into this, but like you just feel as if like you really have to beg a man to act right. Like men cannot act right naturally. Trust me, there are men who respect themselves. There are men even who respect their bodies. There are men who won't sleep with every woman. There are men who respect themselves. And if you notice a man doesn't respect himself, his body, even his sperm, what makes you think he'll respect you? Even he doesn't take care of his children. He hardly takes care of himself. He hardly even has respect for his own mother. What makes you think he'll respect you? So ladies, you have to be woke. You have to be woke. And if you messed up, like most of us have, please learn from the situation. Don't also make the same mistake every now and then. Now, before you know it, you have 5 baby daddies. Come on. How? Myself, I'd rather have the one baby daddy I know rather than get myself into so many toxic situations. Like, I don't know, but oh my God, I don't know. I'm not encouraging you to go backwards, but I don't get how someone has like 5 baby daddies. How? And none of them even worked out. None of those baby daddies married you. None of those baby daddies take care of their kids. How? So it's the same way with these men. How can you have 5 baby mamas? You didn't marry any one of them. You didn't settle with any one of them. How comes all of them are toxic? How comes you tell me all of them refuse you to see their kids? Come on. I think the problem is with you. And as women, you have to wake up. Stop attacking other women. Other women are not the problem. It is these men that are the problem always. These men are the ones who will triangulate you, who will make you fight another woman. Before you get to that point, ask yourself, is it even worth fighting for? What exactly am I fighting for? Why has a man who loves you will never get you into that situation, by the way. He'll never enjoy seeing you fighting, being stressed about it, being humiliated. Like, he'll never put you in those dramatic situations, trust me. A man who values you and who loves you will never put you in such a dramatic situation. Even a man who loves himself, he'll never put himself in such a situation of dealing with all these chaotic women. Now you're bringing another innocent woman into the situation. That man is selfish. So anyway, ladies, I believe I've talked too much in this video. I don't know. I don't know if I've forgotten anything. Let me just go over my notes a little bit. I think I've said everything. I think what I didn't touch on is that they're secretly homosexuals. I kind of agree with that. Some men will like confuse the societal dimensions to make you believe that they are these manholes. You know how men pride in being manholes? And I don't see, and they think it's a flex. By the way, if there's something wrong about this whole mentality of having multiple baby mamas, is that many men think it's a flex. Most men even think it's a flex having a baby out of marriage. They think it's a flex. They think now I've proved my manhood. I've proved I can be a man. Some men even think they have proved their manhood even by hitting you, by cheating on you. Look at how I did her. Look how bad I did her. I'm a man. They believe that's what makes them men. Creating broken homes, not taking care of their kids. And I have 10 kids by 10 different women. I mean, who are you? I'm the man. I call the shots. I mean, look at me. Like, they believe that it's a flex. And they don't know how this takes away from their value. They don't know how unserious they normally look. Like, a serious woman who loves herself can never settle for such a man. Whether he has money or not, can never settle for such a man. Because what the hell are you getting yourself into? And also, don't get into these situations because the man has money. And he has 5 baby mamas, takes care of all of his kids. He has money. He stashes some money. Like, he sends them some money, blah, blah, blah. He blows some money on them. So now you think, let me get into this situation. I'd rather not. No, it will still harm you. You'll never have peace of mind. And are you that cheap to get into a situation just for a handout? I don't care what the handout is. Like, are you that cheap? You're not that desperate. You've not reached there. Come on. Jenna, I think that's a very selfish reason, having a baby for a handout. I think that's very selfish. Have babies for the right reasons. Have babies because you and a partner love each other so much and really want this baby. Like, have babies for such reasons. Don't have babies out of selfishness. That kid will come into this world already like messed up because you had it out of selfishness. And what if we've heard of these men who have money, but they don't take care of their kids? What if you end up like them? And the thing is that most women get with these men thinking they're special. We saw what happened to Khloe Kardashian. We saw what happened to Summer Walker. Especially Khloe Kardashian thought that she was special. She was a Kardashian. Tristan could not do her bad. But see what happened. Look at Summer Walker. She became the 4th baby mama. Look at what happened. Learn from the ones before you. Learn from them. Anyway, ladies, I believed I've talked too much in this video. But anyway, I don't want to make this so long. I really enjoy these videos. I don't know about you. I'd really love to engage with you. I really tried my best to reply to all comments, but I reply to most of them, but not all of them. So I really enjoy engaging with you in the comments. So please like this video, subscribe to this channel, share these videos to whoever you think may need this video, and I'll see you next time. But until then, do something nice for yourself, and bye.